If you'd like to learn how to draw a giraffe head that has enough details to really look like one, but not so many as to make it tricky to do, then you've come to the right place. Follow along with me and I'll show you how to draw one just like this. Hi, my name's Kathy and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. My favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The supplies I use to make this drawing are just a sheet of drawing paper, a pencil, a black marker, and crayons. There's also a link to a free step-by-step tutorial found in the description below. I do like to work with center pencil guidelines on my paper. They're also on all of my tutorials too. Another option is to just fold your paper in half in both directions to make some creased lines to follow. Let's begin by making marks for where the mouth shape is going to go. Make marks for how wide it's going to be and how far down it's going to go, and then slowly connect them with the curve on the right side and also one on the left. Next comes the nose shape that kind of looks like the top of a heart. Make a mark on the center line and draw the curve shape on the right and a matching curve shape on the left. To finish the nose, just add some matching kind of petal shapes inside, like this. The giraffe head is kind of an unusual shape, so let's do it in steps. Make marks for the widest part, like this, and then draw down from those marks to meet up with the side of the nose. When you're done with one side, then do the same thing on the other side. The next line will connect the head to the giraffe horns. Make marks like I'm doing here to plan them, and then draw down and connect to the widest part of the head. When you're done with one side, then do the same thing on the other side. Finishing those horns is now pretty easy. Make a mark for how far down they go, and then draw around a top on the left and a matching one on the right. Now for the eye shapes. Place dots to plan them a little below the widest part of the head, then connect the dots to make an almond shape on the right and one on the left. Notice they do actually touch the side of the head. A couple of small details now. Small circles inside the eyes for the shiny spots, and a few long eyelashes, which giraffes are pretty famous for. Okay, on to the ears. Make marks for where they connect to the head, then starting at the top with a line that bumps up and across, goes almost to the edge of the paper, and curves back down. When that shape is done, then add a line inside for where it curves over a little bit. After one ear is done, then make marks on the other side. Draw the top line of the ear that's kind of flat, goes almost to the edge of the paper and curves down, and also has that line added inside. That neck is very easy to draw, just two angled lines down to the left, like this. Now we need to connect the nose to the horns for that center brown stripe that giraffes have. Draw one line that curves to the right and one line that curves up to the left. Just a few last details now, like the small kind of boxy pattern shapes around the nose. I have about 3 on either side. You can add more if you want, just make them random and kind of tilted in different directions. We also need to add some of those shapes to the neck. They can be a bit larger and even attached to the side too if you want. And then the background, I'm going to add some tops of trees near the bottom of the paper to show how tall this giraffe is, and a few clouds in the sky to kind of brighten things up. All right, unless you wanted to add some more details somewhere, now is the time to get out your black marker and trace over all of those pencil lines. When the tracing is done, it's smart to take a moment to erase any pencil lines that might still be showing. It really makes your drawing look a lot neater. The first thing I'm going to do to color is to fill in those eyes with my black marker and do my best to leave those white circles white. The marker is also a good tool to color in the nostrils and the nose. I'm going to fill in my brown shapes first, including everything on the head and the pattern shapes on the neck. After that, the rest of the giraffe can be filled in yellow. I'm using a kind of golden color. Then those treetops are green. And the sky, of course, is blue. Okay, there's my finished giraffe head drawing. I like how this tutorial makes it look pretty realistic, but still has a very cute look to it too. When you visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, you'll find more animal tutorials, including one for a bunny face and a polar bear face. I'm happy to say that over the years, my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. I enjoyed working with you today, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when I post a new video.